General Clark, for several years now, it's probably been about 3, maybe even 4 years, I've been asking about the status of the active association, what that status is for the Alaska Air National Guard's 168th wing there at Eielson. And the response over these past several years has been, well, we're considering it. I think it is very clear that the 168th has more work to do in the North Pacific than it can reasonably accomplish, given the personnel, given the equipment that they have assigned to it. They're clearly eager and anxious and ready to take up the challenge of the expansion, but I don't see any progress in responding to this request. Can you give me an update on that?
Yes, ma'am. We pursue active associations on a variety of platforms, including the tanker fleet. And the 168th, as you mentioned, does a wonderful job of supplying quite frankly, the mobility backbone for the Air Force with the tankers that we have in that area. We're in the Air National Guard, we're in favor of the active association there. I think it would obviously give us an opportunity to associate with active airmen. But also beyond that, it increases the capability of the unit to provide tanking for the Joint Force. So the Air Force goes through the process of determining where they want to do the active associations, and we'll continue to work with their mobility command to see if they will put an active association there at 168th.
Well, I appreciate your support of that, and again, I guess there's just a little frustration because it seems that most would agree that it is reasonable, would allow for that expansion that is important, and why we haven't been able to kind of get it off center here and moving forward has been a point of contention. So maybe we can think about ways that we can encourage that process along, because I do think it is important. Of course, we're only seeing increased attention to what's going on up north and in the North Pacific. And as you point out, the 168th is doing a fabulous job for us, but they're ready to do more as well.